take on the world!
Hello everyone, this is Dara Amadura coming at you with a new video series I'm putting together, which I'm dubbing Mix Set Madness. Now, I've always had a blast putting together a lot of different mix set over the years in Monster Hunter. Everything from just general meta sets to different support sets to different sets for different weapons, all sorts of different ones. And obviously, Sunbreak is no exception. Now, one of those sets that I've made for Sunbreak, one of my favorite sets now, is gonna have to be my Guard Counter Sword and Shield set. Now, this is a move that you don't see a whole lot used unless if you have very specific setup, and this is one of those setups. Now, this is gonna utilize Max Guard, Max Embolden, Max Agitator, all to take advantage of those extra levels guard you get from Embolden, which really makes this set shine against a lot of different monsters. As you can see, this set, this is kind of just a budget version of the set, but even still, it has Crit Damage 5, Attack Boost 4, Crit Boost 3, Wex 3, Offensive Guard, all those things. And I'll get into more of those in a little bit. But again, this is without any augments, and all the decos are attainable around 150, 160 Anomaly Investigation rank. The only real talisman you might need is a 3-slot and a 2-slot to get in that guard. But if you have a guard talisman already, that can just kind of make things easier. I have the Spirit Stealer, the Scorned Magnamalo SnS to take advantage of good raw, good sharpness, overall great pick for just this set in general. But I do have some options for different variations of the set. One of those being the variation that I use that takes advantage of different elemental swords and shields. This one is the Royal Ludroth one, and I was able to, through decorations, through some other optimizations, get some water attack in there, as well as Mail of Hellfire 3, Burst 3, and Kushala Blessing 2. All those together, along with a little bit of Blood Rite, admittedly, come together to form a very, very potent set. Again, it's at the sacrifice of a little crit eye, I was able to get in some Mail of Hellfire in there, and then the arms, an extra slot, and some burst in there. The burst really comes in handy if you're going for elemental swords and shields too. The Valstrax Greaves, I got really lucky with slots, but those are, you can get through the slot augmentation pretty easily. The Protective Polish was just a bonus. Talisman, Guard 3, slots 3, 2, 1, with some flinch free in there too. This one I got kind of lucky, but just going through the new melding option targeted at the guard, the one you can just throw in old charms in there, I was able to get this with not a whole lot of trouble overall. But yeah, this is my iteration of the set. You're more than welcome to swap out some of the skills, especially if you're going for like Dereliction, maybe throw in some Berserk in there. Heaven Sent, if you can swap out the chest for that with enough wiggle room, you're able to make this set really stand out. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Overall, a very fun build if you're looking to spice up your sword and shield gameplay. It's not necessarily the most meta way you could play this weapon, honestly, but it's still a very fun way. Very comfy. If you get those guard counters in, very fun time, especially against things that are more aggressive like Scorned Magnamalo, Risen Elders, all that stuff. But yeah, if any of you are interested in seeing more of these mixed set showcases, don't forget to drop a like, sub, all that jazz. If you want to see more of like this, I've had a really fun time just making mixed sets in general, and I have a couple more in mind as well. So if you're looking forward to that, stay tuned, and until then, happy hunting.